Now, foundational truth number one, Satan only has an advantage over the saints on three grounds. Satan has an advantage over the saints only on three grounds. It's important you know this, that every time you see Satan attempt to strike, destroy, oppress any individual, any family, any believer for that matter, even if in Christ, there are only three grounds as revealed in the Bible that authorize Satan or gives him a loophole into the life and destiny of believers. Number one, ignorance. Please write that down. Number one, ignorance. The first ground upon which Satan can met out his rebellious activities, his activity of stealing, killing, and destroying in the life of believers is called ignorance. Number two, disobedience. Disobedience. These are foundational truths you must understand. Number one, ignorance. Number two, disobedience. Number three, covenants. That Satan has only three grounds upon which he attempts to deal with the saints. Number one, ignorance. Ignorance of the truth, the ways of God. Number two, disobedience. Refusing to comply with the terms that commit God. Number three, covenants. Of all of these three, the most far-reaching in terms of its effects are covenants. The reason is because in many regards, ignorance has a personal consequence to an individual and most often stops at the individual. Disobedience can affect an individual, perhaps extends to a few people, but covenants are transgenerational. That means even when the individual who was actively involved in setting up that system is no longer there, it becomes a law that the realm of the spirit recognizes no matter how long. Are we together now? This is very powerful. Ignorance, disobedience, and covenants.